Hello everyone and welcome to my Hip Hop Gossip For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Lil Durk, who is being sued by his mother for murder, honors FBG Duck at a concert. During his massive hometown show, Lil Durk paused to honor those he knew who had died away, including FBG Duck, whose mother recently sued the rapper, alleging he was partially to blame for her son's 2020 murder. Sunday's performance by Durk at Chicago's United Center included cameos from JT, Lil Baby, Nardo Wick, and other artists. Among the people included in Durk's photo collage of the deceased were FBG Duck, Juice WRLD, King Von, Lil Jojo, and others. The inclusion of FBG Duck may come as a surprise to some observers, as earlier this month, Lashina Weekly, the late rapper's mother, sued Durk, the late King Von's estate, their OTF label, and related record companies and distributors, alleging that they were responsible for her son's murder. An accusation that Von put a $100,000 bounty on Duck was first reported in 2023 and is mentioned in the lawsuit, which was filed on October 9 in Circuit Court in Cook County, Illinois. The lawsuit also blames Durk, who signed Von to his OTF label, for the purported payoff. As to the claim, Lil Durk engaged in violent activities, planned and approved the bounty on FBG Duck's life and approved the acts of violence King Von engaged in when he knew or should have known of the violent conduct and violent histories of King Von and other known gang members he affiliated. Lil Durk knew long before 2020 that King Von had a grudge against FBG Duck, that he wanted to rob and kill in the music business, and that he continuously tried to establish a violent and reality rap brand by really doing violent acts against FBG Duck and the general public. In November 2020, King Von met his demise in Atlanta, merely 3 months subsequent to Duck's homicide in Chicago. 6 men who are also included in the lawsuit were found guilty in January 2024 of killing FBG Duck. In the lawsuit, OTF is charged with being both the media outpost of the O-Block criminal organization and a hub for the O-Block criminal enterprise and street gang. In response to Lil Durk's tribute, FBG Duck's mother reacts after the explosive lawsuit. Following a lawsuit that linked Lil Durk to the 2020 murder of rival musician FBG Duck, the rapper paid respect to the deceased artist. During a concert on Sunday in Chicago, Lil Durk honored the late FBG Duck and other notable figures. On Monday, Lashina Weekly, the mother of FBG Duck, questioned the intentions. On October 9, Weekly, 2 gunshot victims, Lil Durk's OTF label, King Von's estate, and other parties were sued. Lil Durk was charged in the lawsuit with FBG Duck's 2020 murder. As corporate executives of the OTF, Lil Durk and D-Tang knew King Von placed a $100,000 bounty to kill FBG Duck and actively participated to have FBG Duck killed and/or to cover up the killing of FBG Duck, according to the lawsuit. The wrongful death lawsuit stated that King Von intended to use OTF to commit robberies and/or murders of other musical artists and to further the activities of O-Block and the Black Disciples Street Gang, and that Lil Durk and his label OTF knew of King Von's murders, batteries, assaults, robberies, and criminal conduct prior to signing King Von to OTF. Lil Durk was allegedly present for and took part in King Von's robberies, assaults, and battery. Weekly claimed that Lil Durk and King Von, who passed away in 2020, gave the orders for her son's murderers to carry out. According to the lawsuit, FBG Duck's murder was monetized by OTF and other record labels. The attorneys for Weekly said that UMG/Interscope, Sony/Alamo, and OTF Empire salivated in the profit garnered by the depiction and eventual killing of FBG Duck. So much so that UMG/Interscope, Sony/Alamo, and OTF Empire marketed, promoted, and celebrated the passing of FBG Duck through music in order to further the activities of the O-Block criminal enterprise. FBG Duck was shot 16 times in front of a store in the Gold Coast neighborhood of Chicago. Due to their involvement in the January murder of FBG Duck, 6 gang members received convictions. The mother of FBG Duck is suing Lil Durk and King Von's estate over the death of their son. Rapper FBG Duck's mother Lashina Weekly and 2 bystanders hurt in the shooting that killed him are suing Lil Durk and the late King Von's estate, along with their OTF label and related record labels and distributors, alleging that they are to blame for the rapper's death and that they glorified and profited from it. In the lawsuit, which was submitted on Wednesday to the Cook County Circuit Court in Illinois, it is claimed that Von put a $100,000 bounty on Duck, a claim that was first made public in 2023. The lawsuit also blames Durk, who signed Von to his OTF label, for the purported payoff. According to the lawsuit, Lil Durk engaged in, planned, approved, and encouraged the bounty on FBG Duck's life and supported the violent acts King Von committed when he knew or should have known about the violent conduct and violent histories of King Von and other known gang members he affiliated. Lil Durk knew long before 2020 that King Von had a grudge against FBG Duck, that he wanted to rob and kill in the music business, and that he continuously tried to establish a violent and reality rap brand by really doing violent acts against FBG Duck and the general public. In November 2020, King Von met his demise in Atlanta, merely 3 months subsequent to Duck's homicide in Chicago. 6 men who are also included in the lawsuit were found guilty in January 2024 of killing FBG Duck. In the lawsuit, OTF is charged with being both the media outpost of the O-Block criminal organization and a hub for the O-Block criminal enterprise and street gang. King Von had a vendetta against FBG Duck, sought to rob and kill in the music industry, and consistently sought to build a brand of reality rap based on committing real acts of violence on FBG Duck and the public at large, the lawsuit claims Empire, the label that released Von's work. The statement reads, Empire undertook some or all of the wrongful conduct alleged herein with the knowledge that any criminal activity or the killing of FBG Duck would increase streams, drive record sales, and enhance a brand's profits. Similar accusations are made against Sony, UMG/Interscope, and Alamo. Regarding the lawsuit, a Lil Durk spokesperson remained silent. In August 2020, FBG Duck, whose true name was Carlton Weekly, was shot and died while out shopping in Chicago's Gold Coast district. The attack injured the rapper's fiancé as well as another customer, who are both plaintiffs in the current lawsuit. According to witnesses, after 2 cars came up next to Duck, 4 individuals got out and started shooting the rapper. He took 16 blows. Duck was declared deceased upon his arrival at Northwestern Memorial Hospital, having been 26 years old at the time. The rapper was accused by the prosecution to be a victim of an ongoing gang war between O-Block and the Gangster Disciples Tucaville group, of which Duck was purportedly a part.